away from something you want. Walking towards, I don't know, the I don't know, what, let's see. A lot of emotions here, a lot of emotions. It was the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Spirit of Cups. There's something here that I feel that you're not wanting to sacrifice. You may be holding back. Someone doesn't want to sacrifice something. There's love, opportunity of a lot of love. Something in spirit wants to give you. Oh, sorry. What did I do that? Sorry, guys. Wrong deck. Okay. Someone's unhappy. Someone feels that you're unsatisfied. You feel you're unhappy. They're feeling unhappy. The challenge is the King of Swords. Someone's going cold. Because they're in their head. Someone's in their head. Oof. In their mind, they're very rushed. Like their mind is running with them. Knight of Swords. Running. Their intention is to close out something. Or there's something they want to resolve. Somebody wants to resolve fast. There's a lot of holding back though. Holding on. And there's a choice being presented. Queen and King. Oof. Both going cold. Beliefs. Well, but we have the Sun. This is odd. There's the King and Queen. There is more logic than emotion right now. Holding back. Not saying too much. Not expressing something. Something may happen impulsively. Careful. Who's the Knight of Swords? I'm curious. Let me shuffle this. I'm curious what's going on. Queen and King of Swords. This is like, let's have a serious conversation. No, let's put jokes aside, you know. But someone here with the King of Swords, though, they're feeling emotionally detached. Someone is not open-minded right now. They're fixed on their way of thinking. Could even be someone that is kind of not focused, not level-headed right now. What is this Knight of Cups? The Devil. The Two of Swords. Releasing the Devil. Taurus. Negative beliefs, limiting beliefs. There's a want to free from something. Either it's an unhealthy relationship or some bad patterns that need self-improvement, or going back to bad habits, Taurus. But there is the Two of Swords here, so this is now making a move. Making a decisive decision with the Knight of Cups. There is some love, a lot of love here. Someone may be still holding on to the past or something. I feel like they want to open up about their past or open up about this connection. Because remember, Six of Cups could be very triggered by old memories. There's a lot of guilt or past traumas or something here that someone's still healing from. But the past does not define you. That's the thing about the Six of Cups. Ooh, there's some games. going on. There's like win at all costs games. There's a need for conversation and a breakthrough because somebody has cloudy judgment that they're playing games. And right now they may be causing a separation because of this cold behavior. Not wanting to make amends after a fight. Wanting to stay mad. Wanting to be right. A lot of trickery in the past. Defending their lies. Defending their trickery. Who the heck is this? Taurus. Knight of Swords. King of Coins. This person looks... this person may be blaming you. Oh, look at King and Queen in reverse. Stubborn. Evaluating. Could be mean, demanding. They could be thinking of you this way. There's a disharmony because of you. Or because of... What? But they're waiting. They're waiting. See, they may think like this, but they're waiting on you. Waiting for something to blow over. Six of Swords. See, that's the problem, though. You can't just wait for things to blow over. You need to discuss it and clear it up. That's the problem I'm seeing with this person. How they're thinking and how they're acting, how they're feeling is not what is being discussed. Or maybe it has, but it can't be brushed under the rug like that. That's how we create tower moments. When things are brushed under the rug and avoided, eventually later on down the road, everything's just going to blow up and crash in someone's face because they're just avoiding it, waiting for things to blow over with time, not addressing the real issues. So that's what I'm seeing here with this person. There's a lot of holding back, but it looks like the Knight of Cups is coming in with the Page of Cups. So it looks like somebody's coming in. All right. I don't know, Taurus. You may be seeing somebody has a lot of toxicity. You may be seeing that somebody here is having some patterns that's hard to break. Or you're trying to free yourself from their influence. This feels like you are a very intelligent person. I feel like this is a wish, but maybe walking away, but not wanting to. We also have the Four of Rings, just not really expressing and holding on to things too tightly. Needing to open up, needing to express, but there may be some trickery when it comes to challenges or arguments or discussions. Okay, it looks like somebody's coming in. Looks like somebody's coming in with that Knight of Cups, with a possible apology or wanting to address your Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Knight of Coins. They're getting mixed signals. We have the Queen of Cups, Chariot. They want to move on from something. The Seven of Swords. See, there's a bit of trickery. That's what I'm seeing. Like somebody's like not being their true self. You're seeing right through that shit. All of a sudden, they get mixed signals. Things are out of balance, unstable, and not. See, you can't just wait for things to blow over. That's what I'm seeing. The problem is that you can't just say all some sweet nothings. And hopefully it goes away. That's what creates tower moments. Things are going to be unresolved. Things are going to build. And one day a big blowout happens and boom. It's all in the face. And now you don't even have time to think. And it's just like, I don't want to be with you anymore. Leave me alone, Things need to be discussed. There needs to be a breakthrough. There's no winners with the Five of Swords. It's not about being right. It's not about winning. It's about how are we going to cut through this difficulty and make something work and be honest and truthful about it. The Knight wants to come in. The Knight is romantic. They're charming. They're loving. They care. They're apologetic. They want things to be resolved. They're sensitive. All right, so it does look like there is a need to work on things. So something's getting resolved. We do have the Spirit of Cups and the Ace of Cups, Taurus. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of romance, a lot of feelings, a lot of attraction. There's a lot of, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how much. I mean, the Spirit of Cups in this reading is like Spirit, like brought you guys together in some way. But there's just like a really big obstacle about winning. About who's right, who's wrong. You're wrong, that's not, dismissive. Like how you talk. There's a bit of manipulation and triggered by the past, even with this person. Holding on, being triggered by old memories a lot. And it maybe doesn't have anything to do with you. You're looking at this person as like a lot of feelings, but also you're seeing improvement, and then you're hoping that somebody stays committed to that, or there's some detachment. I feel there's a willingness to overcome something with somebody, but at the same time, you're going to cut through the bullshit. Taurus, you have your Hierophant card here. You have strong beliefs. You have a lot of wisdom. You could be a spiritual teacher. We have the sun coming in. You're a very joyful, abundant energy. You're going to see when somebody is being manipulative or being triggered by the past or being triggered by something. There's one thing that Taurus doesn't do, and that is to give in to the BS or stay or have somebody continuously do something without saying something. Taurus will confront issues. Taurus is known to be stubborn and hard-headed, but I feel like the stubbornness, a lot of people think it's bad. It's actually good because it kind of stubbornness is kind of like a pause for you to reflect. Okay, and then once that stubbornness is there, it kind of like push back a little bit. Like you're like, okay, I'm going to pull back. Stubbornness pulls you back. Then once that kind of goes away, then you start thinking, right? Start reflecting, start pausing, and you're like, okay, I saw right through that. I didn't like it, but there's like, you go through the emotions, you go through the pros and cons in a way, but I feel like stubbornness can be a good thing, but also a bad thing if you're stubborn in getting your way and not compromising. It's a good thing to kind of, not be walked all over either. And someone just thinking that you're just going to be agreeable and then that they can just keep doing something to you over and over again or tell you something. But the Taurus is not like that. Taurus is the Queen of Swords right now with the Hierophant. You're on the right path right now. You're very spiritual. You're very focused. So you can see the devil from a mile away. You can see when somebody is not being their true self or somebody is not doing something. All right? Trust yourself here, Taurus, but it does look like there is a choice being made of working on things. Perfecting the craft. Working on this because somebody was being a little bit manipulative with their tunnel vision. Being the victim. When they're being the victim, they're being manipulative. It's you, Taurus. You're the bad one in their mind right now. They're going to wait for it to blow over, but that's not how it's going to work. You can't just you got to discuss and build and talk or shit's going to get pushed under the rug. And again, towers come from avoidance, for not working on things too. Also, towers come from the unexpected. But the Taurus that I'm talking to is not blinded. They're not blinded, they're wise. They see very, very clear. But love conquers. Something about this love, something about this connection is conquering something. All right, so it does look like there is working on something, taking a different direction on something too. See? Neglected. All right, so this person knows they're neglected. I failed to give you what you needed. I feel unclear about where we stand. They don't know where you stand. That's why they're waiting. They're like waiting for things to blow over, but that's not how it's going to work. I should have expressed myself better, And I haven't given up on us yet. So there's still hope with this person, but there are habits. You know, I don't know if we will ever change. Now, these habits can change, but there's something here that someone is confused about. Like there needs to be some type of breakthrough, clear communication. But both parties need to be talk about these things and open about it. So things don't go around in circles. Right? Oops, sorry guys. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab their feelings for you. So that's a lot of messages that came through. Alright. I wish things could be different. I feel you even though we are apart. There may be some distance right now. Because we do see the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is like there is a separation right now. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I want to feel that way again. So somebody's starting to look within, starting to reflect, starting to see what they did wrong. Let's get the hidden truths. I got 2. I feel the sexual tension. I trusted you. Okay. So someone, I feel like somebody wishes they could go back, wish things could be different. Like there's something about, like during a moment of separation, they're like feeling a lot of guilt and tension. Or there's something about trust. Like, I don't know, like where they trusted you just to not say anything, just to have them be right all the time. Like, what is it? Like, you gotta, both of you, it's two ways. It's 2 ways. You go give and take. The truth is important. If you feel something that it is true, or you feel it's true, that's your own validation. You feel it, you discuss it. But it just feels like somebody here, it just feels like the challenge is trying to win at all cost. There's no winners. It's got to talk about things. And that's what I feel is just, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of emotions here. But there's also, it's like there's some trickery, some power struggle. You know what I mean? Okay. What do we have, Spirit, for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? Ooh, alright. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith anyway. This is that time. Spirit wants you to jump into something. I do see love. Okay. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. So, something about expanding, too. Alright, you guys. I feel like there's a lot of holding on too tightly of certain things. There's a need to loosen up, to loosen the grip about something. So I am seeing that too. There's something really tight here. But I feel like the main thing is truth. Conversation, open and honest. And trust yourself. Okay, as long as you're true, you can't go wrong. But it does show that somebody was blaming you and maybe triggered from past triggers, trauma. And then it was my fault, but I blamed you. That's what I'm seeing mostly here, which does kind of feel that way. And now they're too stubborn to admit it because they want to be right about something. But that's the problem. That's the issue. So I do hope this message did help. I am leaving it here, and I hope it does help. It does look like things are resolving and working out in the outcome, as long as there's truth and a breakthrough here.